Holy Trinity Church. It was built in the vicinity of the walls of the second siege of the castle. Type I is the cross written inside a dome. It consists of narratexi, the central nave and the altar alcove. The inside of it there are two columns with capitals reused. The altar space consists of three separate parts built with typical Byzantine technique cloisonnage. Church of the Holy Trinity monument constitutes a reach to all features of Byzantine architecture which stands as inside the volume through the organization, zebukourimors, and lighting. Equally interesting is the appearance of the church which gives it a picturesque effect. The church fresco restoration needs. Its construction dates back to the 13–14 century. It is the church that preserves the most complete all the features of Byzantine architecture. The church is painted with fresco which needs restoration intervention. 18 Acropolis. The Acropolis is located on the highest point of the castle which was turned into a castle interior. There are the White Mosque, the seat of feudal and water stern. Acropoli has the shape of a pentagon close. It is surrounded by walls, the ruins of which were used by the Ottoman garrison and the ruins of the White Mosque which is located in the north of the Acropolis. White Mosque has remained only the ruins of the prayer room and part of the minaret. 19 Stern water. Securing water has been indispensable for time. It was conducted by stern wells. Stern is the biggest built in 12–13 century when it became the capital of Berat family Muzakaj. Located in the most protected city in the interior of the Acropolis siege. Stern covered with oval vaults. The walls are half aquifer below the surface after pushing the water was faced by the masses of rock and kept fresh water. For this reason and the ventilation windows are from the north, so it exposed to sun. Accumulating water via a pipeline system. Stern is plastered with stucco with brick dust that prevents penetration of water into the wall. About 2,000 cubic meters of water carrying that stern has been a considerable amount for the needs of the city and to resist long sieges. The large number of works for the city's water supply appropriate diversity elections indicate a good degree of economic and social level of the city and a good level of its builders. 20 Red Mosque. It is one of the oldest mosques in the city. One of BR currently found ruins where one prayer hall with almost square plan and the money is almost porch with the same width. The minaret is built on the left side. It is located unlike all mosques because it is conditioned by the presence of the wall of siege. The construction techniques used for the walls of the building is that of cloisonnage. The mosque dating is difficult but construction techniques and its location is thought to be built in the second half of the century. 1415. The mosque served the caravans coming from the east to the west and later she served Turkish garrison. 21 Wall Gallery. Situated on the southern slope of the hill. Fencing walls of the southern slope of the hill was not intended to include a neighborhood outside the city but to create a protected area by the river which is necessary for water supply in case of siege, so the purpose of building it was to population water supply and to connect with the bottom fortress city. This complex was covered with a system of arcades and follows the slope of the terrain, as well as the 1056 level. On the rock is a rectangular tower. From high towers covered with tiled roofs that retain rain cannons and ammunition. The three towers that make up this complex are per acre are only for artillery. The wall consisted of a series of French and small windows which were used for lighting. Gallery wall was built in 1280. 22 Tubgia. This is one of the main towers of the castle from where you can look at the old town and new to Portland. From this point can be seen both mountains, and Shpiragutamari who together with related castle and the beautiful legend of Portland. It's a steep ravine where no one dares to look down, which is located on the rugged southern Kalais down the tower called Raza Sikbani. It was named so by calling the soldier Turkjate siege of Berat in 1455. The Ottomans besieged the castle without any hope of salvation. Albanian commanders urged a ceasefire. A soldier came down from Raza with Likard travelled night and day to Adrianople. The Sultan made known the difficult situation. After a hefty reward, soldier came back and poished rock called Sikbani. Sikbani went up to the castle and gave courage to bear garrison that soon received reinforcements led by Sultan himself. Ottoman army found the Albanian army which sleep and rest under the belief that the castle was taken. The murder of many Albanians. She had come to Naples to help Shan and defeat the greatest army suffered Skanderbeg.